Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back. I'm CrisTheGirl and today we are talking about Target Halloween 2025. It has dropped online and we're going to talk all about it. Now, if you saw my video from a couple of weeks ago, for Cracker Barrel Halloween 2025, this video is going to be very similar to that. We're just going to do some good old-fashioned online window shopping here and maybe some actual shopping. We will see. And I'll put in some photos and all of that stuff. We'll just talk all about it. I'll give you my first impressions and all of that good stuff. But when I put out that Cracker Barrel video, I did have a lot of people say thank you. Thank you for letting me know about this. I was able to get the things that I wanted nice and early. So hopefully this will help you all out too. Big, huge, gigantic shout out to Marira Hawk. Hopefully I said that correctly. That's the username here. She commented on Jay's video that he put out today saying, "Tell Cris Target Halloween 2025 is here." So huge thank you to you, my friend, because you let me know about this, and I literally dropped every single thing that I was planning on doing today, and I'm sitting down here now, and we're gonna do some Halloween stuff, and I'm gonna share it with you all. So big thank you to you. Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure last year they did this too. They dropped their stuff online relatively early, and it seemed to me that it sold out very, very, very quickly. So this could be a good option. If you see anything that you like, you might wanna grab it now, unless you wanna wait till later and check it out in the stores. Me personally, I'm more of an in-person shopping kind of gal. I'm not too much of an online shopper, but we might pick up some stuff today. You never know. So anyway, we're just gonna jump right on into it. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I really hope that you enjoy it. Grab a snack, grab a drink, because we're doing some Halloween shopping online today. Target Halloween 2025. Let's go. I'll also throw this out there. Today, as of the time of this recording, it is Sunday. And I'm hoping to get this video out same day. So happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Memorial Day weekend out there. Yesterday, Saturday, I did a whole freaking video, and I was gonna put that one out today, but I decided to go ahead and shelve it for the time being. I'll probably either put it out Monday or Tuesday. I'm not sure when exactly, but look out for that. Just didn't anticipate this being a thing today. So once again, huge shout out. Thank you guys so much for letting me know about this stuff, because we are in the process. We are in the process of moving to Tennessee, in case you're new here, in which case, welcome. Thank you for checking out the channel and for checking out this video. This is a whole entire channel, so if you like Halloween stuff and you want to stay on top of it, we do a ton of Halloween shopping on this channel, and I go really in depth with it all. I show you the prices, I show you the material, how big it is, all the things. So if you're interested in this sort of thing and you want to subscribe, I sure would appreciate it. In case you didn't know, we're moving like literally in a few days, like not even a week, like a few days, you guys. So it's like crazy behind me here. I don't know if you can see like all the boxes and bubble wrap and stuff, but it's coming up here, guys. So once I'm done with this and finish editing and stuff, I got a lot of cleaning and packing to do. That's what I was gonna do today, and then Target had other plans for us today. What I'm gonna try to focus on in this video specifically is like the Target specific stuff, like their hide and eek collection is what I'm gonna try to really focus on, because they also sell random Halloween things from like other companies and such that you don't like actually see in the stores, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna focus on the stuff that we would actually see in the store if we were to go out to the store once that happens way later on down the road, which you best believe, obviously, we will be there. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to focus on the hide and eek stuff specifically. Initially, what I'm seeing for their hide and eek things is, first of all, Lewis is coming back, which makes sense. They're kind of making him, it seems like they're like Halloween mascot sort of thing. They made him a pretty big dang deal last year, that's for sure. So they're absolutely bringing him back. So that's cool. But it seems to me like they are kind of still gonna go with their sort of theme from last year, which was that bright neon lime slime greens and oranges and pinks and stuff like that, which it seems to me like a lot of people had a lot of opinions on. You either kind of loved it or you either kind of hated it. And me personally, when I saw it online, when it first dropped online and they were doing the teasers on their social medias and stuff, I was like, ew, how do I feel about this? I don't think I like this. I don't think I like this. It wasn't until I saw it, and so I didn't buy anything. I didn't buy a single thing online because I was like, I don't know if I really like this or not. I didn't see anything that I was like, I have to have this right now. Once I saw it in person, in the flesh, I was totally 180 on the entire thing. I was like, oh, I am a believer now. I love this. Love, 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 love. Because to me, as a person who grew up like in the 90s and such, this is very, to me, kind of old school Halloween. Old school for me, again, as a person who grew up in the 90s. Like Goosebumps kind of vibes, you know what I mean? So I really like it. I think that there is definitely a time and a place for this kind of Halloween. And I also appreciate the fact that this video is not sponsored by Target, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. But I also appreciate the fact that it is very different from the stuff that we have seen in other stores. You know, obviously you can find classic orange, black, white Halloween stuff anywhere and everywhere. Like that is a dime a dozen. There's nothing like super unique or special about that. You heavily quotated there because all Halloween is special and amazing, obviously, but I just appreciate the fact that they are thinking outside of the box and they're doing something different. I really, really, really appreciate that, but it's still also very uniquely Target because it's like kind of on the cutesy vibe of things, which again, I think a lot of people have differing opinions on that. Me personally, I think that there is a time and a place for that. You know, there's all kinds of people out there who like all kinds of different vibes of Halloween, and none of it is right, none of it is wrong. It just simply is your opinion, you know? So I don't have a problem with Target going on the cutesy side of things, on the more kind of family-friendly kind of things, especially if it helps kids like really get into like the groove of Halloween and the vibe of Halloween. There's nothing wrong with that in my opinion. So it may not be always my cup of tea, but nonetheless, I appreciate it for what it is. And I appreciate that they kind of are just continuing to sort of do their own thing over at Target. So that's my little spiel here at the beginning of where I stand with all of this, in case, again, you all are new here. But yeah, so anyway, it seems like they are going down the same route, sort of, that they were last year with things. I see a lot of neon. I see a lot of cutesy, you know, sort of thing. So let's just click on Lewis here. So we got Lewis, and this one in particular is the 8-foot Lewis, and he's really cute. I've seen him in stores a number of times, and like, he does his thing. Ooh, they've got videos. That's nice.
Happy Halloween, my little ghoul.
Yes, good. It reminds me of being in stores at Target, seeing their stuff, hearing the sounds. It's so fun. And I love going to Target too and doing the Halloween shopping because they have so many. What's the word? It's not animatronics. I don't know, just like they have so many items that like light up, make sounds, play music, stuff like that. So whenever you go to Target during Halloween and also Christmas time, the holidays, it's always just filled with all of the sounds of like the stuff that they have. It's just so much fun. Again, I'm not sponsored by Target. I don't really want to hype them up, especially right now. If you know, you know. But I'm just excited. I'm just a gal who's excited about Halloween, okay? So that's where all of this is coming from. They also have a $35 Lewis that looks like he just kind of hangs up. Do these guys make sounds? It does say that he's musical. Okay, yeah. So he makes sounds and he lights up as well. So that's also a really good option if you don't want to spend as much money. And then, was this guy around last year? Again, like, I feel like all the Halloween just kind of bleeds together. So it's like, I don't remember what we saw last year. I don't have that good of a memory, you guys. It all just kind of runs together at the end there. But they have this 60-inch light and sound vampire ghoul Halloween decorative prop. $35 for him. Let's click on the video here, see what he does.
I was almost late for Halloween. I got here just in the nick of time. Now I'm ready to sink my teeth into some fun. I get so excited for Halloween, it really sucks me in. Once the party starts, I just can't help sinking my teeth into the fun.
Okay, that's really cute. See, it's just cute. Like, I don't know. I like it. I think it's really adorable. You can always appreciate a good vampire moment, Bela Lugosi, you know what I mean? Like, I love that. Did they have this last year? Literally, did they have this last year? Because I don't freaking remember, you guys. Like, I do not remember. But that's super cute, and $35, like, I feel like that's not bad. 60 inches, that's pretty tall. That's a good option. Of course, they have like their birds, their Target birds, which I used to actually collect those back in the day, if you can believe it. I had a decent sized collection, so put a couple pictures up on there of the little birds that they have. They're super cute. Oh my gosh, the zombie one is actually really freaking adorable. His eye is like hanging out. Okay, that's actually really cute. I might have to get that. And that's the thing too, is like usually their prices aren't terrible at Target. So like, you know, they got $5 here, $10 here, you know, all this stuff. And by the end of the trip, I have a whole freaking cart full of stuff because I'm like, oh, $5, that's not bad. Oh, $10, whatever, pop it in. And then by the end of it, you know, spoiler alert, but it adds up at the end to be quite a lot of money. So that's where they always get me too. Anyway, let's check out this guy here. 60-inch light and sound werewolf Halloween decorative prop. Another hide and eat guy. Oh, he's really freaking cute. Now last year too, they did like a workout sort of thing. Like it was like a workout vibe, 80s kind of vibe theme to their stuff, and I'm not seeing any of that yet so far. So that's a good sign, because I feel like it was a little weird. Again, very cute, it's unique, I appreciate that. They had some really cute stuff. There was some stuff in there that I was very, very tempted to get just because it was absolutely adorable, but it was a little weird. It was a little out of left field, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's check out the video.
I always feel like I get myself into some hairy situations during a full moon.
That's cute. If you like the werewolf vibe, that's a really good option. I love the faces on these guys are really cool too. It's very 90s to me, is all I'm trying to say. It's very 80s, very 90s. Also, it looks like we have some blow molds in here. So 18.11, very precise, inch blow mold ghost with Jack Halloween decorative prop. Okay, so he's $20, this ghosty guy here. He is pretty dang cute looking, I've gotta say. His cute little like drippy smile is super adorable. He's holding on to his little pumpkin there. Very, very cute. Target really last year got me with their freaking blow molds. Like, I bought so many blow molds from Target. It was just honestly a problem. And then they also have this 18.11 inch blow mold Magic Witch. And she is super adorable too. Also $20. So these guys are going to be kind of more on the smaller side of things, which isn't bad. Yeah, she's really, really, really stinking cute. Love the lime slime green and the classic purple. Like, you can't go wrong with that. You truly can't. We'll just keep going with the blow molds. So they do have another 18.11 inch blow mold, but this guy is Lewis. Look at that, a little Lewis blow mold. So if you're a fan of Lewis, this could be the way to go. $20 for him. I can't remember if I literally just said that or not. But he's super, super cute too. And you know what? Even if you aren't a fan of Lewis, it's still freaking adorable. Like, he's just like a Reaper jack-o'-lantern guy. Super, super cute. Yeah, I like that a lot. So initially when I was checking, when Tampa Jay ran out and he was like, Cris, somebody just said Target dropped Halloween 2025 online. Checked out the website on Target and I was flipping through everything and I saw these that we're about to look at, and then I was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna have to talk about this. I'm gonna have to make a video. This is gonna be my day today now. They are bringing back their what do you call them? Big ol' wall hanging things. They're plastic wall hanging things that they had last year that I freaking went not so crazy about. And I bought all of them except for one. I couldn't find one of them. I think it was the cat, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm still trying not to think about it because it's like I could have completed this set and I didn't even know about it. And now it's incomplete and I will probably never, like, they're never going to sell it again. So it's like, gosh, dang it. Anyway, I went crazy for them. They were so freaking cool. Again, very vintage to me, very 90s, 80s inspired, and they are bringing them back, but they have a whole new set of them now. It kind of seems to me, just based off of everything that we've seen so far, that they're kind of leaning into sort of a monster vibe of things. We've had a vampire, we've had a werewolf, and a witch now too, so maybe they're kind of going in that direction, which is pretty neat. They have this witch wall art. So it says 29.9 inch by a 22.13 inch Halloween witch vac form sign. And it is so stinking cute. Again, if like that's your vibe, that's your jam, like I feel like this is so adorable. Looks like the same kind of witch that we just saw for the blow molds, and it's $10 freaking dollars. That's where they get me every single time with this. Is like, it's not even that expensive. This one is the best one though. Yeah, guys, I might have to buy this. I might really legitimately have to buy some stuff this time around and get it shipped to the new place because I have to have this, and if I don't have this, we're gonna have a problem. So 26.91 inch by 24.52 inch Halloween monster. It's freaking Frankenstein's monster, you guys, and it looks so cool. Like, I don't know, this is really, 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 really cool to me. Tampa Jay would freaking love this, and I love it too. I love, again, the lime slime neon green. We are here for it. I also love that it's outlined in like a teal color. You guys, I gotta add it to the cart. We're doing it. Don't try to stop me. I'm adding it to the cart. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing things over here. Yeah, that is really stinking cool. I like the witch. I do like the witch. I don't know if I have to have it. Frankenstein's monster I have to have. We're not going to be able to live without that. So I'm going to put it in the cart, and then we'll just have to see what else happens. We do have, just going right along here, we have their cute little plushie, tiny like little things there, and they have like the little, like the two of them, and they're always like holding hands, and it's always like peanut butter and jelly or like something that like goes together or whatever. So they're bringing those back. No surprise there. But again, if you're a fan of Lewis, this one might be one that you might want to grab. Lewis and name tag. Hello, my name is Lewis. They are always so stinking adorable. I don't usually buy them. I've bought a couple over the years, but you know, if it's your jam, it's just so stinking cute. And I really do genuinely think it's adorable. And again, only $5. That's where they get you. That's where they get you. Okay. I am very eager to see this guy here. This might make it to the cart, because if y'all were around for last year, we went kind of crazy with the alien stuff, okay? Like, it wasn't like the year of the alien, like I was with my chest proclaiming, like at the beginning of the year, like, yeah, it's gonna be the year of the alien. We're gonna see alien stuff everywhere. And we did We saw a decent amount of alien stuff. Joanne famously had their alien skeleton that I really wholeheartedly thought was gonna sell like hotcakes, and at the end there near clearance shopping, there were a ton of them, and I could have bought it for like a quarter of a price that I ended up spending. We don't have to talk about it. And then there was also that alien peeker guy that you put like on a tree or whatever that we've had outside year round like this entire time. That was really cool. Spirit Halloween had the really tall alien animatronic too. So there were definitely some alien things going around. So we'll see how much stuff we see this year. But Target is getting into the alien game. It looks like 60-inch Light and Sound alien ghoul. And he's another hanging guy here. Now let's hear what he has to say.
Why are the Earthlings wearing costumes? They look scary enough without them.
That's weird. I don't know what else to say. That's weird. He's freaking cool though. He looks so cool. Since we have things in the cart, this is how I operate when I do online shopping, the very rare times that I do. Once I have something in the cart, I'm like, okay, just throw it all in the cart. Just throw it all in the cart, all the stuff that I'm even vaguely interested in. And then at the end, I go through the cart and start making decisions on things. So I'm just gonna throw them in the cart because we're all about the alien life over here. Me personally, just a side note, I think they're freaking terrifying. I think that aliens are incredibly scary personally. But I also love to represent them as much as I can, so we might as well keep going with it. And I think that he's super cute. I think he looks freaking awesome. And so yeah, we'll just throw him in the cart. He's $35 too, by the way. All right, let's check out this guy, 42-inch Beating Heart Ghost. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. Also $35. What do you have to say, buddy? It's so sugary sweet. My teeth are seizing up just listening to it. This is so on brand for Target to be so cutesy wootsy. It almost like makes your skin crawl. At least for me it does. This is a no for me, dog. But it's adorable. And once again, I don't want to shame anybody out there who freaking loves this and think it's absolutely the cutest thing ever and just has to have it. I think it's wonderful once again for kids. And if you have small kids around and you want to try to get them into Halloween and all that stuff, or you have small kids in your neighborhood and you know that you're going to get a lot of like little trick-or-treaters and whatnot, just adorable. It's perfect. It really is perfect. But for me and my needs, it's a pass. It's going to be a pass. Next one up here, 42-inch Track Light and Sound Boohoo Ghost. $35 for this guy as well. Let's see what he has to say.
Got a lot of candy. A dog barked and I dropped it on the ground. Then the dog ate it. Didn't get any candy I liked anyway. Ooh, hope you're scared. Sorry if you're not. I tried.
Yeah, it's a choice. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. Again, no shade. If this speaks to you, if this is something that you think is going to be perfect for your stuff, because that's good. Like, obviously, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just weird. Like, I don't want to make anybody feel bad out there if, like, this is your jam and you really, really like it. Again, there's a time and a place for everything. And everybody has different opinions and etc. So it is what it is. It's just simply not for me. I just think it's weird. Like, it's such a, it's just a weird choice. Like, it's such a downer. Like, I get the cutesy heart one, like fun, like happy. Like, I get that, but I don't why the sad one? I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. And maybe I'll just leave it at that. I'm just not understanding it. I'm gonna move on. Here's the next wall decor that they have here. This one is 26.87 inch by 22.57 inch Halloween Boo skull. And this one's really stinking cool too. Again, I personally, I love the colors, the neon of it all, the yellow skull, and the teal outline of it is really neat too. It's super, super cute. I think this is another one that I would want to wait until I see it in person, I think. So I'm not gonna add it to the cart, but I really, really like the colors. I'm very intrigued to see it in person. I gotta wait. I gotta wait on that one as well, but that's really cool too. I'm just happy in general that they're bringing those back because I think it seemed to me like they were a pretty big hit last year for the most part. Like, if you loved it, then you really, really loved it. So, okay, so I just took some time to kind of flip through their website here really quick because I think that's pretty much it as far as the 2025 Target specific Halloween stuff goes. So as far as hide and eek is concerned, that's basically it. Like, we saw everything that they have. I'm also seeing that they are selling some of the pillows that they had last year too, the neon ghosts as well as the jack-o'-lanterns there as well. So if you wanted to grab one of those, they have them on there. But yeah, that is basically all of the hide and eek stuff that they have dropped. And then just taking a look here at their Threshold collection, I'm just seeing velvet pumpkin pillows and a random ceramic black pumpkin on clearance, which looks adorable. And then yeah, just some pillows and some things that they had last year. So I think that's it as far as the Target Halloween 2025 online drop goes. I guess we'll just keep an eye on it and see if anything else drops at any point. I feel like last year they had more stuff available. I could be wrong. I don't know. I do not remember, but that's what they have for now. So hopefully that was helpful. Oh, and I will say this too. They have a lot of Halloween stuff online. But again, as far as like Target specific brands go, hide and eek and their Threshold collection, that's what's new. But they have there's a ton of other stuff. So if you're interested in whatever else, check it out online. So in case you didn't see them from last year, I'll just bring out an example. This is what I'm talking about. So it's just this plastic thing, and it's freaking huge. Like, all of them are gigantic, and they're just so cool. Like, this is totally something you would pick up like in the 80s or 90s or whatever as a Halloween decor. So it's so awesome that they brought it back. I freaking love these things. They were hanging up on my wall just right over here for the longest time. So yeah, just as an example, this is what we're talking about here. And I think, having looked back on everything on here on the website, I think I'm just gonna go with those two items. So I'm just gonna get the Frankenstein's monster wall art thing, and then the 60-inch alien ghoulie. I'm nervous because I have heard horror stories about Target shipping, so buyer beware here. If you are going to grab something online, they're kind of notorious for not doing a very good job shipping their stuff and like packing up their stuff nicely and whatnot. It literally kind of just looks like they threw everything into a box and just tossed it out the door and called it a day. So be aware of that. I'm a little nervous about getting the alien ghoulie guy because, gosh, you never know. But none of this stuff is breakable, so I think we're gonna take a chance. I want to take a chance. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna order these items. I'm gonna have them be shipped over to the new house, so that's really exciting. A week from now, Sunday, we will be at our new house. I can't even fathom it. But anyway, so that works for that. I'm gonna grab them now because I don't want anything to get sold out. And yeah, hopefully that was helpful. That's gonna be it for this video. Just wanted to pop on here really quick and do a quick little PSA for you all. Target Halloween 2025 has dropped online. Big news, very exciting. Let me know what you all think. What are we thinking so far? Okay, what are we gleaning from this? Where do we think this is gonna go? I'm sure there's probably a decent amount of you out there who are very disappointed, very disappointed that they're still doing like their neon thing over here at Target. And I totally get that. Honestly, I don't know if disappointed is the right word. I'm just happy to see Halloween, but it is kind of a shame that they couldn't have just done something different, like just done something different from what they did last year, especially because once again, this was kind of a polarizing thing and I know a lot of people didn't necessarily like it. So that's kind of a shame. Hopefully next year they do something like totally, completely different. But again, me personally, as someone who enjoyed it from last year, I'm happy to see it again, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what else they decide to put out too. I really hope that they just drop their weird like exercise theme. It would be cool if they went in like a classic kind of monster direction, you know, the vampires and werewolves and all of that stuff would be pretty cool. Would be happy to see that. Would make a lot more sense to me than, again, an weird exercise 80s theme, but it's fine, whatever. So yeah, I guess time will tell, but yeah, let me know what you all think down below. Are you gonna be grabbing anything now? Are you gonna be waiting till you see it in stores? What are you thinking? What are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking with Target Halloween 2025? But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all for hanging out with me today and chit-chatting about Halloween. This has been a lot of fun. I feel like this format has worked out pretty well so far. No, it's not as interesting as actually going out and like seeing Halloween in the flesh, but obviously it's too soon for that. And I just want you all to, you know, get a jump on your Halloween stuff if this is important to you. And again, a lot of people were pretty happy that like the news of Cracker Barrel was dropped, and a lot of people were able to get the things that they really wanted to get. So I'm happy to help out with all of that. We can keep doing this as time goes on here, if that is helpful for you all. And yeah, I think that is it. So again, happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. I got another video coming out for you that I filmed yesterday. We'll put that out later. Also, Epic Universe, holy crap, we're going to Epic Universe here really soon, and we're staying at the hotel and all of that. So look out for that video later on in the week too. And then you guys, we're moving. We're moving. Goodbye, Florida. Hello, Tennessee. We are arriving very soon, you guys. Oh, and I'm excited and nervous, but very excited. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Happy shopping out there. Happy Halloween, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye, everyone. See you later. I ordered it. I actually went ahead and just had it sent to the address here in Lakeland because it was going to ship. It should arrive Thursday / maybe Friday. And I figured it probably just doesn't make sense to have the packages be sitting out front of our new house like for a couple days till we get there. Like that would make me really, really nervous. So I don't know. I sat here for a while like debating what should I do, and I just went ahead and ordered it just in case they sell out, and now they're just gonna come here to Lakeland, and I'll probably just keep them in the boxes. We'll throw them in the truck, and then we can do an unboxing when we get to the new house. So okay, that's it. Orders placed. See you guys later. Happy Halloween.